Okay, guys, there was some question on how I flow the intake on the SF600. All right. All I did is I took my bore adapter, and in order to do it, I had to do it on an angle so the holes are out of the way of everything. And I mounted it on a little bit of an angle on the bench, put a gasket right down, tighten it down. It's completely sealed. You got to stuff, and I mean really stuff. Sometimes on troubled ones, I put a piece of duct tape right over the port. Run one port empty, blowing into the air. Hold on, I'll demo. All right, that didn't work like I thought it would because I took out another piece of stuffing already, so it pinned out my scale. Scale is only like 350 CFM, so you kind of get the idea. I did a little more work to this. If you take a look at the bottom, flow numbers. Number 1 was 276.2. 2 was 276.2. Kind of close, right? 3 was 282. 4 was 281. Kind of close, right? 5, 283.4. 6 is 284.6. That was our real high flowing one, right? 7 was 277.4. 8 was 278. Now, our lowest flowing one was number 2. I wanted to bring number 2 up a little bit. And I wanted to bring number 6 down a little bit. So, I did a little more work on the inside. I wouldn't really call it a gasket match because it's not. But when I checked out the gasket on the manifold itself, it had, I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see that line. It had a good size overhang. So I did narrow that down a little bit. That's narrowed down. So at least the openings are very close to the same size at this point. Okay? So I had to even out the size of the openings. I did a little more work on the inside. Let me show you that. All right, I did some more work on the plenum. There was a couple spots that I didn't like. Especially, you know, it's funny. I didn't like them when I saw them on the video. But in person, it didn't look bad. I saw it on the video. It looked terrible. So I did some more work to several transitions. Several dividers were redone. And I also, you know, when I did it, I looked at the flows. And I said, you know, I could tweak this a little bit more. I got a bunch of spots that I missed all the way down the runners. Still a spot I missed. Sometimes it's why, and that bottom hasn't been fixed either. Okay, I still got 2 spots I got to fix on this, but that won't really change the flows. I'm not worried about that. I saw some lumpy transitions on the floor I got rid of. Okay. Overall, I hit the carb pad with my body shop sander. Make that nice and flat. Went over these with the body shop sander, kicked all the garbage off. Just going to run a tap through all the holes, and this is ready to rock. I haven't been able to find my spacers. I don't remember if I have them here or I have them in storage. I haven't been over to storage in a while. All right, guys, just a little catch me up on the Victor Jr. 302. Certainly, as far as I'm concerned, it's in a lot better shape than it was. I did do some flows with the head attached. And even though it's flowing 270 plus, guess what it does to the cylinder head? That'll be a later video. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging out.